everybody, to another episode of the Barn Session Podcast. My name is Sammy Coakley. I'm your host. I'm joined here by my brothers, Ryan and Reese Coakley. Gentlemen, how are we doing?
Fantastic.
So good.
I see. So we have Ryan. Your name is normal today. Reese, I don't know if I know this reference.
Art Vandelay. I'm an architect.
An architect.
I live in New York City. I'm bald.
What do you architect?
What do I architect?
I'm lost too. I don't know where he's going with this.
Oh, this is Seinfeld. This is Seinfeld. Okay.
Did you just look it up?
Yeah. I had to.
Wow.
What? You weren't giving me anything.
I said New York City.
I should have known then. I should have known.
Bald.
Anyway, we had a good weekend of wrestling on the college scene and on the high school scene, right? I want to start it off with you guys. Talk about your weekends. First of all, the great one that we just had, as well as the one that we got coming up, right? I want to see what you guys are seeing and what you're excited for.
Yeah, Reese, I'll let you kick it off.
Okay. Kansas States were this past weekend, and some good wrestling, some not so good wrestling. St. James had a runner-up, and we had a few guys go like 1 and 2, 1 and 2. But other than that, it was pretty fun week, pretty fun weekend.
Kansas crowned a 4-timer. Congratulations, Owen Eck. Shout out.
Oh yeah.
Was there anyone?
I didn't realize he won 4 state titles. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anyone else I'm leaving out? I think he was the only one from this class. I don't know. I don't know.
I have no
I don't know
idea.
either.
Any 3-2-1-8 guys maybe that I might be missing?
I'm out of the loop on this.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Who do we see making a big impact at the next level?
Making a big impact at the next level. Which level? All the levels?
The collegiate level.
I don't know. I don't know where any of the. I don't really know where anybody's going outside of like maybe some Division I guys. Because like we don't even know where that Harley Zimmerman is. We don't know where he's going, do we?
I'm gonna.
I have a pretty good
committed.
guess. No, he has not committed.
That's crazy. He's a senior, and but that's.
I don't even know who Harley Zimmerman is.
He won 2 titles.
He beat Caden Allen for his 2 titles.
I do know. I'm pretty sure Witt is going to go to North Dakota State, and then.
Oh, is that where it is?
Owen Eck, the 4-timer, is going to Oklahoma.
Yeah, I saw Witt throw on a shirt after he won, but I couldn't tell where he was going to.
I believe it was North Dakota State.
That makes sense.
North Dakota State? I thought you said NC State.
No, North Dakota State.
Oh, okay. But it was like black. It was I don't know.
It is black, and then it had a bison in the middle with NDSU.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't see from where I was sitting.
Yeah, there's really not a lot of standouts.
Not so much at the 5.86. I like that Aiden Flores kid. He's tough.
Flores is good. Where's he going?
I have my eye on a few more. Don't worry about it, Reese.
Where's he going?
He's not committed anywhere.
It's crazy.
Ryan,
these kids need to get on it.
Let's talk about what you got coming up this next weekend.
Yeah,
we got a big weekend for you.
JUCO Natties, pretty exciting.
What can we expect?
Fireworks, as always.
Yeah.
Tough wrestling.
Yeah, there'll be some good wrestling. Team race should be interesting, as it always is. I think probably the favorites in most people's eyes is Western Wyoming, but you never know what's going to happen. There's a lot of good teams in there.
Trojans will have something to say.
Tritons.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Reese.
Messed that up.
Same thing.
You should know.
What are the Tritons?
like from the
Like
sea, from
Poseidon?
Atlas, Atlantis.
Tritons, yeah.
Like
Warriors of the
Poseidon.
Sea. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Warrior of the Sea? Is that what it is?
Sure.
Tritons, warrior of the sea.
What is the mascot?
It's like Dayman.
It's a
It's the Triton.
it's a like a merman note that with legs and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
A
Kind
legged
of
merman.
kind of basically Aquaman,
I mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
but with a
How
weapon
cool.
called a trident.
I like it. Yeah, it's Triton with the trident.
Idiot.
Come
Who are
on,
you
Reese.
calling an idiot?
You.
You're not Sammy? Talking about Sammy?
No,
Shaming.
no.
I'm shaming you right now, Reese. I'm sorry.
For saying it's the Iowa Central Trojans. You gotta do better than that, Reese.
It's
That's
like
right.
the same culture. Shut up.
We just do it from underwater.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, be sure to check out Junior College Nationals. It'll be going down in
Yeah, it'll be
Council Bluffs.
Yes. Yep. Mid
Council
America
Bluffs.
Center. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Come check it out if you're in the area. Should be some really good wrestling.
Hell yeah. That'll be awesome. And let's keep it on the college scene. Let's talk about some of the high points from this weekend. Some of the interesting things that we saw for what was I believe the last weekend of duels, right? We're done with duels at this point.
Is
So
the biggest thing Parco taking out Ridge Levitt, or is it how bad Oklahoma or Iowa beat Oklahoma State,
Or is it Carter Starocci?
or is it Carter Starocci getting
or
injured?
is it Richard Figueroa getting 2 top 5 wins?
Yeah, but everyone knew that Richie was capable of that.
And one of them is Luke Stanich, true freshman.
Yeah, he did get beat by high school sophomore from Bishop McCourt.
All right, you know
Jack's
what?
Forest.
I won't throw my
Thank you, Jack's
hat in
Forest.
the
Thank you.
ring. I'm sorry.
I'm just
I-
saying.
Denied.
Well, there's a little bit. So I'll go with Oklahoma State getting thumped by Iowa because there's a little bit of controversy with the Parco win, just a little bit.
I didn't see any of it. What happened? Put me through the play-by-play, Sam.
Well, the big exchange is Ridge Levitt's pushing the pace because he's down. He's losing because
Right.
Parco got a takedown, and
How'd Parco get a
he's
takedown?
I don't remember, but
Okay.
Levitt's pushing the pace, attacking, pushing him around the mat, and the ref they go out of bounds, and the ref hits Levitt for stalling because he says he's just pushing him, and that gives Parco a point rather than what typically would probably be called, which is stalling on Parco, but neither of which are what should have happened. He should have just called action and then put them back to the center.
Was Parco trying to circle in?
I believe the exchange went where it's off a restart. Parco backs up to the out of bounds, circles back in. Levitt continues pushing and attacking back to the out of bounds line, and then they go out
Are
of
we
bounds.
talking like a straight arm push, or like takes a shot, pushes him? What happened?
I don't have the full specifics for you there.
You are terrible at your job, Sam. I'm just saying.
All right,
Fired.
fire me. Yeah, there you go.
You're fired.
Get me out of here. Whatever. I don't know.
Whatever.
I didn't want this job anyway.
Biggest.
Parco was due. He was due.
A big win.
Yeah, he's had a tough season.
He was due.
Ridge Levitt's been showing signs, chinks in the armor.
So what do? You move Ridge Levitt down, put Parco at 1? What do you do?
Nah, you put
Parco-
Henson at 1. If you move down Ridge, you put Henson at 1. But I probably wouldn't move Ridge.
Right.
He's got a pretty great body of work. It's his only loss.
You like his body, Sam?
And there were other
His party
upsets
is
from this
Sammy's
weekend
party.
too. A big upset is actually it happened from a Kansas kid, 174 pounder for Northern Iowa, Jared Sima.
Yeah.
Major Max Mailer.
Sima is on fire right now, dude.
What's his record?
Pulled Max Mailer to Sima down.
I don't know, but he's won like 7 straight. I'm pretty sure, something like that.
No, he had a loss in there. He
Oh,
had
he
a
did?
loss in there. Yeah, I believe it was to MJ Gaitan. But he's doing really well, and he freaking beat Max Mailer 16-6, which
Yeah, he
was
smashed Mailer. Smashed him.
yeah. He's 5-1 his last 6 matches, and
Are
is
we
only
worried about Missouri right now? How should we feel about Mizzou?
I'm not worried.
they got plenty of time. They have
Plenty of time, and maybe it was just all a facade. Who knows?
Yeah, people are making the claim that Brian Smith did it solely for the intention of ducking or having Keegan duck David Carr, which is a stupid claim. I think
Yeah,
that's
I mean, why does
idiotic.
it matter? They're going to see each other in the Big 12 finals either way. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
no.
well,
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to keep his guys fresh or whatever. Didn't want to wrestle him. I don't know.
Or everybody's just
Or they're all
sick of the
sick.
dog.
Yeah. Either way, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Some other upsets from this weekend. TJ Stewart, who I've been wondering about this year, and we saw a
yeah,
little bit of him this semester,
yes,
came out with a huge win over Dylan Fishback, 7-2.
No, I
Hell
totally
yeah,
missed that.
yeah.
dude,
That was a good win by TJ. I'm a big TJ
awesome.
Stewart fan myself.
I
Is he
thought
going to be the
after that
guy?
match,
I would
yeah,
hope so.
for sure.
Well, what
Yeah.
about Sam Wolf?
That's
Oh, what?
Sam Wolf
Sam,
is
Sam
Air
Fisher.
Force.
What about Sam
no,
Fisher?
TJ. With a win
All
like
right.
that, you go with
Sam.
TJ.
Okay. Okay.
Well, what do you think? Does Trombley still have a chance, Reese?
No. It's Jacob Camacho. It's the Camacho show. Like I said all year.
Uh,
Like I said all year.
okay.
Well, I said it all year, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
I did, in fact.
You had your doubts when everyone had their doubts.
I had no doubts. I literally I've had him at first the entire time, except for that time I thought Fix was going down to 125. That was the only time.
That short-lived period of time.
That was very
There
short.
you
Yeah.
have it. As we mentioned, Richard Figueroa got 2 top 5 wins. Luke Stanich and Caleb Smith. Josh Edmond took out Cale Happel.
It's a good win for Josh.
Yeah, solid. I'd see that one happening.
I'm going to
This
say
one,
this about.
go ahead.
Oh, never mind. You know what? I retract.
Retract it.
Well, what was it?
Retracted.
Oh, okay. The next one I got on my list here is not one that I'm happy about, but Sergio DeSante from Chattanooga nearly major DJ Washington.
Oof.
Yeah, man, it was not fun to watch from my perspective.
DJ's just in a little slump right now. He'll come back alive. Don't worry.
Fingers crossed. It's looking like we might have an All-American level Louis Dupre this year,
Yeah,
which might be kind of cool.
He did look good this weekend.
Yeah, taking out Jacob Cardenas.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one on here is Caliendo beating Olenek, which we can kind of use that to go a little bit more in depth with the Oklahoma State duel.
I'm just saying. I told Reese this weekend that Caliendo was going to win that match.
I mean, from top to bottom, the whole Iowa lineup looked like way better than they've looked pretty much all year.
Yeah, I agree.
Drake Ayala was like stunted. He was not.
It's a tough choice, Spratley.
Yeah, but I mean Teskey was on Fix, but it's hard to beat Fix.
Yeah.
He was on him, but did he shoot? Did he shoot?
I don't know if Teskey shoots.
That's a lot of these.
Yeah.
Like Ayala, I don't know if he shot.
No, his single leg was not there, unfortunately.
What do you think
It's
they're going
hard
to
to
do? Do you think there's a wrestle off at 49, or do you think Ratchy's the guy now?
Ratchy's the guy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voinovich, that's the guy who would shoot, but he could not finish.
No, he could not. He got in so deep.
Yeah.
Jordan Williams was like perfect. I love
He
this.
tough.
So who's the guy for Oklahoma State? Jordan Williams or Sammy
looks-
Alvarez?
Looking like Jordan Williams.
J Dubs. Yeah.
Much as I'd love to see Sammy Alvarez.
Yeah,
So does that mean Alvarez's career is over, or has he got another year?
I think he might have one more
Or
year,
two
but
years?
I think as far as the implication of what he has been capable of is he's way down. He's way down now. Back from when he was
The
just about to
implication.
beat RBY, he's not at that level anymore. He's not that guy.
He never beat RBY.
No, but
He
he was
had,
like a
he had a
takedown
good
away.
match with
He
him.
did beat Ridge Lovett. Like, smashed him.
Smash Ridge love it.
Smash Ridge Lovett.
He was matched up to wrestle Vito for a freestyle event. People were like, "This would be a good match."
Such an awesome weight at the Big Ten's 133 was that year, man.
Yeah, it was.
And then
Right
we
about
got
that.
And then
got none of
COVID
it.
happened. Then it was all for naught.
All for nothing.
It's tough.
Oh my
You hate to
goodness.
see it. Is it Dad? Dad
Just
calling
blow
us?
on your phone.
No. Nope. One Brady Vogel.
Brady
What's he
Vogel.
want?
I don't know. Should I answer it? Can we?
Answer it.
Are we gonna pause?
All right, we'll pause. We'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. We were talking about wrestling.
Nobody knows that we left, Sammy.
No, but I said, shut up. So whatever, man.
Got him.
What do we think about Ben Keeter after that match?
He's the guy. You start him.
No, maybe. I don't know.
He looked pretty awesome.
He looked pretty good.
But man, okay. So how many? You got to get into.
Don't start him though. I agree. Don't start him.
Yeah,
Why not
well,
start
you got.
They'll get
Get
a
him-
trophy.
Get him hungrier. Get him hungrier for wrestling. Less hungry for football.
Interesting. What if he DMPs?
Dude.
He will not be very. Or maybe he'll
Yeah.
be even hungrier.
Or maybe
I
he'll
don't know.
be even hungrier.
if he-
Roar! But I
if
think
he-
he might. He might
He in
pee,
cues.
you know.
He just needs to get bigger. I think.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
give him a full off season in the Iowa weight room, just getting juicy.
Get him nice and
Juicy.
juicy.
all right.
Yeah.
I bet they go
His
with
juice
him.
is going.
I bet
Get
they
him
go
on
with
the
him.
juice.
And
I hope
I'm
they
sure. I'm sure they're thinking about going with Gabe Arnold too.
Don't do that
No.
either.
Don't do that, especially after how he wrestled Plot.
He wrestled Plot well.
Scared. He wrestled Plot scared.
That's how he always wrestles.
Okay, well, it didn't work. So
Plot's good.
How would
Stay
you
in the
do
red
it,
shirt.
Jimmy?
I wouldn't have wrestled him against Plot.
Oh. I would have been like, no.
But, I mean, they kind of had to because they didn't know how 97 and 285 were going to go. And they needed to make sure that they were only kept to a decision. So
I'm glad they wrestled Keeter, even though they had the duel in the bag.
In the bag.
I liked that.
That was cool that they wrestled all their guys.
Yeah, that was the best Iowa lineup we've had this year. It was
Yeah,
nice.
that's why they should go with that lineup at Big Tens. Oh, yep.
No.
I went there.
You can't do it.
It has good synergy.
The synergy, they can get a trophy without those guys though. They were not going to get first place with those guys.
They talked about this morning on Flow Radio. They were talking about like you can take out Carter Starocci, and you can give them third place from Game Arnold and Ben Keeter, and they're still like 20 points behind Penn State,
Yikes!
and that's without Shane Van Ness.
Yeah.
Like this was a ridiculous team.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do? I want to know what they're going to do.
Who's they?
Yeah, who is that?
Penn State. Are they going to wrestle? Are they going to keep wrestling Carter? Or are they going to keep him? Start getting him healthy for Olympic trials? Or are they going to throw someone else in there?
He's going to wrestle. I think he'll wrestle for sure.
He will 100% wrestle this offseason.
All right. If it's not him, who is it? Bearclaw.
Bearclaw. There's no other option.
Can Barr
No
not
other
make
option.
74?
You want to
I don't
wrestle
know.
Bar.
The other option would have been Facundo, and I don't think you do that either. So,
Well, I don't think he can get
That's
enrolled
Bearclaw.
anymore. It's past the enrollment time, is it not? I don't know. They probably have their
He's
ways.
enrolled. It's just an Olympic red shirt.
I thought you could not be enrolled full time in your Olympic red shirt.
I mean, maybe. No,
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think
Uh-huh.
that's. I have no idea. I don't know. You should know these rules more than I do.
That's just kind of what I thought.
Yeah,
they
you're a
were.
big rules guy.
Yeah,
Eat.
you got rules to follow.
Hey, so we think it's Bear Claw if it's not Starocci.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be Starocci, so
it's there's like a 99.5% chance that it's Starocci.
he'll be fine.
He'll
Yeah,
be fine, you think?
he
He'll be
will
fine enough to wrestle.
he
That's
will
then.
wrestle
He'll
I
do the
don't know,
moves.
man.
wrestle
What if his
very.
ACL is just completely obliterated?
That's probably the LCL more than the ACL.
Oh,
I'm not
this
a doctor.
guy.
What am I
Look,
saying?
listen to
What
this
if it's
guy.
everything?
All right,
What if
all
the knee
right.
is just shot?
Okay, well then he probably wouldn't have been able to put any weight on it, and he was at least able to put a little bit of weight on it.
All right. Do we think he can
I
still
don't
win
know.
it even without that knee?
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, I think he can still win.
I don't think he's gonna win it with a healthy knee. So,
Whoa.
well, yeah.
Even if the knee is healthy, so he gives him 0 shot with the unhealthy knee.
No, he's got a shot,
Oh,
but he's not doing it.
but
You know what? I
I
changed
think
my mind. He wins it, no problem.
You try
I
to
think
take
it's
away
a
his power, Reese? He's just going to
I think
listen to
it's
the
a
barn session and be
very
like, oh, Reese Coakley, you just made the list.
yeah. You're gonna see a tweet out there.
To the
and it's
people
gonna
who
be
thought I wasn't going to do it, no, he's not going to have a tweet. He's just going to have his paper ready. He's going to pull it out of his singlet, too, and he's just going to be like, here it goes. And Reese Coakley is going to be the first name he mentions.
What did I do?
You doubted him.
I doubted him. I just said he's gonna win it.
You and just
Wink.
like before you and that what's his name from Twitter?
Sabalov,
Is that who it is?
but I believe so. I think it's a very interesting weight class, and seeing how he does against Shane Griffith and Rocco Welsh, I think that'll be interesting. And other guys at 74 who I'm not.
Is he
naming
going to
right now.
wrestle at Big Tens?
I think he wrestles one, maybe two matches, but I don't think he's going to try and win Big Tens.
He's only got 12 matches.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude. Oh, well, you want to talk about match
Embarrassing.
numbers? So Aaron Brooks had what, like 80 matches, right?
Yeah.
David Carr had 67 dual wins in his career.
Yeah, they
That's
dueled a
a lot.
lot.
Yeah, but okay, so think about that. David Carr has almost as many wins in duels in his career as Aaron Brooks has matches or wins in his career.
Yeah. I feel it. I feel that. I feel what you're saying.
Which is, oh yeah, it's crazy because you think about NCAA's and conferences is a lot of matches.
Yeah. Just goes to show.
And then you throw in your midseason tournament of whatever it is, whether it's Scuffle or Midlands or CKLB, and it's like,
You also have to remember that he is counting those duels from the 2020 season as well as the 2021 season.
Well, Brooks is Brooks not counting his? I mean,
yeah,
he
Brooks
wrestles.
is also
But
counting
Brooks-
his matches.
Brooks didn't come into the 2020 season until halfway through, remember?
Yeah. But that's
He's wrestled a
season.
very limited schedule his
Yeah.
whole career.
Yes, that's what I'm
They
saying.
all do, and it's lame.
David Carr has definitely
Not
wrestled.
David Carr,
Oh, okay.
the Penn State guys.
Penn State. They're definitely more limited than
It's
Than
just
the good old
frustrating.
days.
You got 12 matches. He's 12-0. He's wrestled very limited this year, and he still got hurt, and that just frustrates me. I'm like,
Yeah.
what was? You were careful, and he still got hurt, and it was a dumb. I mean, I didn't see the exchange, but I heard it was very dumb.
Reese? Do you remember the
It
position
was.
where
He still
where
got the tech fall.
I saw the
you-
clip or like a screenshot of like you sent the text.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember the position from my junior year at regionals when I was wrestling Kepke and I got hurt?
The knees are
No.
like this, and one guy
Do you
goes in.
remember that? Yeah.
I wasn't.
He's
there.
basically in like a pigeon stretch, and the guy bellied down and
Yeah.
turning his hip down pushed Starocci's foot closer to him, and you don't feel pain in that position. You just feel a lot of tension and pressure in your knee, and then your knee goes pop.
Dude. But he already had the win. He already had the tech.
Yeah, it was like, obviously hindsight's 2020. He should not have, because he went from a tilt and they ended up in a scramble position, and then Starocci like steps his leg in between the Edinburgh kid's legs and then tries to step over, and it's a weird position. In hindsight, you shouldn't have done that, but he went for it because he's a gamer and he wants to go for the pin in his last supposed last duel at
Hey,
home.
I'm not hating on Starocci as a person, even though I feel like we do it all the time on here. But that was dumb.
I just hate his shtick.
His shtick, yeah.
His whole character that he plays online, the whole.
I think it's frustrating to me. Some of these guys, they put themselves in these situations and they get hurt, like Spencer Lee or Jason Nolf. Like, why are you putting yourself in these precarious situations?
Yeah, I want to put.
Against
I think
inferior competition.
I think in this offseason there needs to be a level of emphasis placed upon this position specifically from an officiating perspective and from an athlete perspective. Like a lot of people should be more aware of the fact that you can absolutely destroy your knee in this position. It's the same position that Brock Hudkins got in when he was wrestling Pat Glory the 2020 season, and he's about to beat him. He's about to take him down, and he pushed forward.
Midlands.
What did I say?
No, it was at Midlands. That's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah, it was at Midlands. Yeah. And his knee went kaboom. So, like, if there's a position where fans might get upset, but it's definitely for the health and safety of the athlete, that's a position. Yes, 100%. So that's me on my soapbox.
If I see it in practice, I stop it immediately. I'm like, whoa,
Immediately.
enough.
Doesn't matter. It's wrestling practice.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna see what happens if we advance. But yeah, I don't know. What else do we have on the
Missouri? The Mizzou flu, as you put it?
Ooh, the zoo flu.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit with people thinking that they're ducking.
Did we talk about that on the? I don't think we talked. Was that on the podcast?
Or was that prior to recording? I believe it was on the podcast. Yeah. I think we see their full lineup at Big 12s. I don't know if they're all going to be fully healthy or if they're going to feel great because they're coming off of an illness.
What about Cade Brown? Do you think we see him at Big 12s?
Yes.
Cade Moore.
Cade Moore, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yep. No, you're good. I think they're trying to get him there. I think they're trying to get him there.
I was thinking Kane Brown, the country singer.
No.
Reese, I don't think Cade Moore has brown skin.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Oh my goodness!
I'm pretty sure he's like super white.
Nah, he's not super white. I remember him being like at Gardner. He was yeah. Look at his.
He's got a little bit of a tan.
Look at his profile. His Missouri profile.
I'm looking at his Instagram right now.
Aye.
He's 100%. He's 100% like he's like Latino or something.
Whatever he is.
100%.
I don't know if we're going to see him. I'm guessing that they're trying their best to get him ready, and that if we do, that he's again. I think we end up seeing a very hampered Missouri team at conferences.
Why?
Because if you're sick right now and you get back on the mat,
is right now the best time to get sick because conferences is what? Not this week. Not this weekend, but the next.
Yeah, but it still slows down your training. Like it makes it more difficult for you to be in.
Sure, but they're not really peaking. They're not really peaking for conferences. I think they'll. I don't know. I think if they're gonna get sick right now would be the perfect time.
Maybe.
Personally.
Are we seeing Logan Joffrey? Do we know? Is he not wrestling?
Who's the 49-pounder if it's not him?
I think it was Zeke Seltzer for a match at some point. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know who you would expect to see there. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see with this team. We'll see what happens.
Hiya.
I want to look forward. I want to look forward and see what are you two doing.
If you don't know the reference, then get out of here, Sam.
All right,
you can get out
later. I want to look forward and try and do a. We're gonna do our best job of doing this on the fly, of seeing if we can project the number one seeds for NCAAs.
Right now?
Ooh.
Why not?
On the
Right,
fly,
30
Reese.
minutes in,
Just
on the fly. Which for the first weight class, it doesn't matter. Let's be honest.
It matters.
it does.
It doesn't. Go
Is
ahead.
it not going to be
125.
who? Is it not going to be whoever wins Big Tens?
It doesn't have to be, because what if Eric Barnett wins Big Tens or Caleb Smith? Right. What about Big 12s? What if Steve O'Poulin, or Jory?
I'm
Wilk?
going. I'm going. I'm going.
I'm going to go Matt Ramos, safe pick.
Mm,
Going safety.
Drake Ayala.
Jacob Camacho.
All right.
Does he? Man, that would be crazy.
I don't even know if that's possible. That's the other thing, is there's probably some like mathematical impossibilities or like highly unlikely situations,
All right.
and that might be one of them.
Reese.
But I'm gonna roll with it.
33. Reese, go.
33. I mean, I'm going to go
I'm going
Dayton
Dayton Fix.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty.
I think
Seems pretty easy.
Yeah, I think Fix, unless Crookham beats Vito at conferences,
Nope. I don't even
Right.
think that's going to be able to save Crookham.
that wouldn't give him the quality wins because he's got way more matches. Fix didn't wrestle a full season this year.
I think it's going to Fix. If he wins out, no matter what, it will go to Fix.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think Fix is going to be the guy because I expect Vito to beat Crookham, but we'll see.
Dang, Dom Soriano is 22-3. That's pretty impressive.
41.
Dom Serrano?
Serrano,
Like the
not
pucker?
Soriano.
No.
41.
41. Oh, but
Joseph.
he might not win. Because he's got 3 potential tough matchups in Woods, Mendez, and Brock.
I'm picking Cole Matthews. No, I'm just kidding.
That
I'm
cannot
kidding.
happen.
I'm kidding. I could.
Can't.
I'm picking I'm picking Real Woods.
I think Bo's going to win conferences,
Okay.
but I think he's going to have to go through hell to do it.
I'm picking Real Woods. All right.
Yeah.
Next 49.
Caleb Henson, I guess. Right.
Probably got to be Henson now. I was going to say it would be easier Ridge Lovett, but not anymore.
Who's Henson going to have at conference?
Harrington.
Yeah,
Harrington,
I think
that's it?
Harrington, that's it. Yeah.
Darn. Henson has no losses this year?
He's
No,
got
Ridge
one to
Lovett.
Ridge.
Oh, I'm picking Ridge Lovett.
Why?
He's going to win conferences, and that's all they need. He's got the head. They're both going to be tied in record, and he's got the head-to-head.
It's true. I say he loses then.
He
Austin Gomez
definitely
beats
could.
him.
He definitely, yeah. That's the one that I am very interested in. Is how does Gomez do against him when he makes the decision to not go for broke in the first 30 seconds of the match?
Yep.
I would love to see how that goes.
He just wanted to see if it would work twice, okay?
It's worked
Fair.
before.
Yeah.
That's
At
pinned
Big
him in the
Tens, he
finals of
pinned.
Big Tens.
Yeah, in like
Ooh.
45 seconds.
It was spectacular.
Might have even been quicker than that.
It was super fast.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Ridge Lovett. I'll go with Ridge. It can't be anybody other than those two though.
57. Levi Haynes.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny Zerban.
Ooh.
This is with the expectation that Haynes loses.
If Haynes gets beat, yeah.
Who is beating
Right.
Levi Haynes?
Chase Aldate gave him a really tough match this year. And he's wrestling Big Tens. Brayton Lee, Michael Blockus.
Michael Blockus is not beating him
Why not?
because he's just not beating him.
All right. Well, we've got our picks in.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
I'm gonna stick with
Blockus-
Vinny.
Blockus could win, but I'm going with Levi. 65. Here's where it
This is way
gets
more.
tricky.
This is probably the most intriguing one without it being an absolute crapshoot.
Well, now it's the winner between David Carr and Keegan O'Toole since they didn't wrestle in the duel, right?
Not necessarily. Because
How?
if David Carr beats Keegan, Carr's
Okay.
got a loss to Ramirez.
Mitchell Messenbrink.
Mesenbrink has so many good wins this year.
All right.
So then it comes down to math.
I'm going O'Toole.
Probably going to be O'Toole.
David Carr.
David Carr.
All right. Well, no, I don't think it would be Carr if Mesenbrink loses.
Messenbrink is not losing.
So you're expecting Mesenbrink to lose, and you're expecting David Carr to beat Keegan O'Toole.
No, I'm just expecting the David Carr win over Keegan O'Toole to trump any win that Messenbrink has.
Okay. Well, what about the loss to Julian Ramirez? That David
Doesn't matter.
That's just wrong. That's not how it works at all.
It's not a bad loss.
We don't know for sure. They might put him at 1.
Yeah. You're going to tell me that they're not going to, no matter what happens, they're going to separate O'Toole and David Carr. No matter what. I'm telling you right now, that's going to happen.
I mean, David Carr could get the 4 seed. No. He could get the 4 seed.
No, because Ramirez has lost too many times to too many bad guys.
Ramirez has a loss to Olenek and Keegan O'Toole.
And Messenbrink, right? Didn't they wrestle? No?
No.
All right, well,
That's
David,
enough though. Still,
but if David Carr wins, that's enough to trump the Julian Ramirez.
Yeah,
loss.
but if so, Keegan O'Toole wins. Keegan's the 1.
Well, yeah.
And then it's either Mesenbrink. If he wins, it's Mesenbrink at 2 probably, and then Ramirez and Carr are 3 and 4, and you got to make the debate.
Why? Why wouldn't Olenek get seated above Ramirez?
yeah,
Well,
I'm thinking
he's going to.
the
What?
top 3, no matter what, it feels like will be O'Toole, Carr, Messenbrink.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Maybe.
Dude, well, because Carr's got to win over Olenek.
Yes, and I'm guessing he's going to get another one at conferences. Yeah. I don't know because so it almost feels like the win that Ramirez has over Carr is like just moot.
It's definitely been tainted since he ducked him. Said it.
That doesn't go into like head-to-head calculation, any of that.
There is a human
The
element.
committee will get it
to
right.
cheating. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the coach's rank. I know. I know.
I'm just saying there's a human element to it.
Yeah, the coach's rank.
Even more
Isn't
human
it?
than that.
The
RPI
coach's ranking
coach's rank?
is not what that's not what dictates the seating though, is it?
It's part of it.
It's a part of it, but it's not the
They
final.
use it, but no, it's not the final hearsay. Hearsay.
No, but it's involved.
It's involved, but there's still all kinds of shenanigans with the seating.
All right.
It seems like.
Shenanigans.
I'm gonna say
Shenana.
Keegan O'Toole. Keegan O'Toole's the number 1 seed. We can move forward.
All right, 74. Who's it going to be?
This one's also a nightmare. Now, because I think
Starocci.
so. He's got to win Big Tens.
I'm saying Starocci.
So you think he wins Big Tens?
I don't know, but if he makes the finals and medical forfeits in the finals, you still don't give him the 1 seed?
You get. I mean, you
Makai
gotta
Lewis is
punish him.
undefeated.
Huh?
Makai Lewis is undefeated. You probably give it to Makai. If you medical forfeit at any time during conferences, you get punished for that.
I understand, but it's Carter Starocci.
I'm going to
think you can do
say
that.
they give it to Makai Lewis in that scenario, and so
Probably gonna end up-
therefore Makai Lewis is my pick.
It's going to end up being Makai, unless Carter Starocci is not as injured as we expect.
Man, I cannot wait to rub it in your faces when I get this right.
So you think he's going to wrestle all the way up to the finals?
I honestly think he's gonna wrestle Big Tens. I think it'll be.
He might not be hurt. Yeah, he might, or like as bad as we think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good point. And like even with a pretty beat up knee, I think he can still do really, really well, if not completely win.
He can win it.
Yeah,
He did duck
Okay.
Keegan O'Toole though.
When?
yeah, the
He
All
ducked
Star.
him.
Oh.
Keegan said he only wanted to go if he could wrestle Carter Starocci, and Carter said no.
I did not
So,
know that.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
keep me off the
Allegedly.
list. Keep me off the list.
Allegedly.
Appreciate that.
I did not know that.
Put me on the
Little
list.
tidbit of information.
Yeah. And yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stick with Mackay. I'm gonna settle on that. 184. The Keck. This one's pretty easy.
Your Kai's on.
No, I'm going Dustin Plott. He beats him.
You gross.
Beats him this time. Why is that gross?
Can't believe
Did you
would
see
do
their
that.
first match?
The second match was pretty close.
Did you? Was it though?
No, it was close-ish.
What
Was
was the
it?
second match?
Their duel.
What was the first match then?
They didn't wrestle at Cliff King.
No.
Oh yeah, Plott lost to. Okay, so
Yes.
their first match.
Thank you. You had me confused, sir. I think it was close until the third period. That's what I remember. It was 12-6.
Ooh.
I believe
I'm gonna pick
Plott.
Plott in the interest of being right
Contrarian?
and you guys being wrong.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
Parker Keck has him.
just because he wants to have one over me in case I get one in over on him. But guess what, Reese? That's not going to happen.
Okay. We see.
97.
Next topic. It's
Brooks?
definitely, yeah, Aaron Brooks.
Hidley.
Unless Zach Glazier does his thing, then it's Hidley.
I'm kidding. I'm picking Brooks.
You guys are crazy. I don't know if there's going to be really any interesting. I guess Big 12s will be the most interesting with Little, Buchanan, and Sloan, but even that, and Rocky Elam.
And Elam, yeah. Forgot about the
Elam's
Rock
not having-
Man.
Elam's not having a great year.
And what about Serber?
What about
Also not having a great year.
Well,
He's
been
not having
kind
a
of
bad
banged up.
year.
He's been kind of banged up.
He was. I mean, he was right there to be Glazer,
For sure. But he didn't.
But he didn't.
but he was right there. And who has been right
Zach
there
Glazier.
to be Glazer?
Zach Glazier's the man. Just Aaron Brooks.
And AJ Ferrari until he blew it.
Yeah.
They actually beat him, so
But guess what?
they
He
weren't
beat-
right there. They
beat
they did
AJ
it.
Ferrari, so
Yeah, he actually did beat him, I guess. So AJ Ferrari, he was right there to win, but he blew it.
Exactly. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. Uh, God, I thought I was all alone there for a second.
you were.
Shut up. 285. It's the Kirk.
Yeah.
It is Greg Kirk.
But who's gonna win between Pendrickson and Bastida? Man, that's gonna be a great match. I'm excited. For
Great
Dude,
match.
that's going to be such a great match. Dude, Bastida looked so good against Zach Elam.
It's too bad Schultz isn't already in the Big 12 because then we could have 4 of the top 5 in that bracket. That'd be awesome.
That would be crazy.
that. Man, do you remember that year? What year was that? That would have been. What year was Big Tens in Madison, Reese?
What? Oh, Madison, 2014.
2013?
What year?
No, 14.
14?
14?
Do you remember heavyweight that year?
When did, Tony Nelson, Connor Medbury?
Dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
That
'Cause
kid
what's
from-
his name went 0-2? Kuhn?
The kid from Indiana, Kuhn was there. I mean,
Oh, the dude from Indiana.
Yeah, what was that guy's name?
I don't know, but he's got the record on leg press for a ridiculous amount of weight.
dude, he was humongous.
The Michigan State guy? That
Michigan State guy was good.
Adam
record was
Chalfant
crazy.
is who you guys are talking about.
Chalfant.
Tony Nelson, Adam Chalfant, Bobby Telford, Mike McClure, Mike McMullen, John Gingrich, Connor Medbury, Nick Tavanello. Adam Kuhn took 9th place.
Dude, that weight
Yeah, he
was
was undefeated that whole year and then went 0-2.
Yes.
that bracket was
0-2.
that bracket was insane.
Adam Kuhn went 1-3.
1-3.
They had I can't remember how many of the top 10 guys or even the top 8. I think they had 5 or 6 out of the top 8 guys in that one bracket.
Absolute pandemonium. That's crazy.
Who won it that year? Did Tony Nelson win it that year? No. Gwiz did.
No, Tony won it. Quiz? What? Oh, NCAAs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gwizdowski won NCAAs that year.
Uh,
Yes, Gwizdowski won it in 14-15 and then got beat his senior year in 16.
He's got it.
you have it? Is this confirmed?
That's what happened. It's accurate.
Correct. Nick Gwizdowski won 4-2 over Tony Nelson. Look at you, Ryan.
Yeah, I remember things.
That was a great list of national champs. Jesse Delgado, Tony Ramos, Logan Stever, Jason Surtz, Alex Deringer, David
Man.
Taylor, Chris Perry, Ed Ruth, Jaden Cox, Nick Gwizdowski. That's crazy.
And I like Tony Ramos, but man, Tyler Graff had that match won.
He
Yeah.
blew it
He blew it, dude.
spectacularly.
Never roll underneath Iowa guys. Never roll. All you had to do is kick away. You rode him out for the 30 seconds. Just keep kicking. You would have got out. You would have won by a point, but nope. Tony had so many crazy matches that tournament. He basically willed his way into a national title. It was pretty amazing to watch.
Dude.
He was good at
I
that.
remember that.
And that was
a crazy
that was
year.
the final where they did the stare down, which was one of the coolest
Yes.
moments ever.
Dude,
Yes.
everybody was getting
Top
into
3.
that.
Yeah, you could feel it.
That
You could
was great.
feel the electricity.
All right, this leads me into another thing that I want to do. I don't want to do it today, but I want to get it on your minds. At some point, we either got to do like a definitive list or a tier list of something to like rate the national championships that we've been to.
Ooh.
It's a good idea.
How many
think
have
it's
we been to? I've been to, hold on, let me count. I've only missed 2 since 2008. I've missed
We
2.
didn't go to MSG.
Jeez, that's it.
I didn't go in 2011 and I didn't go in 2016.
Yeah, we didn't go to Madison Square Garden. I know that one.
And then 2020 doesn't count. We were planning on going. We had the ticks.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the stadium.
It was going to be
I missed
They said no.
I think I've been to 10
I can't count.
this year.
8,
I have no
9,
idea.
10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 13.
I've been to 13. I've been to 8, maybe somewhere around 8 to 10. I think. I don't know. I think there was one year where I was at it, or no, that might have been conferences. I don't know. I had to wrestle districts.
Technically, I've been to 14 because I went the last time it was in Kansas City as well.
2001,
3?
3. No.
3 or 4. It might have even been 2004.
All the way back when Damian Hahn won a national title.
I did not go for all of the sessions, but I did go for 1 or 2 of them. Dad took me.
That's Roberson. He lost like the first round.
Something
Right.
like that. I can't remember. It was something crazy. What year was it? 04?
It was not 01. That was at Iowa.
At Iowa.
2003,
I believe-
Kansas City.
Oh, 03. Okay. So I was 10. I was about to turn 11.
In half a year.
Just a little guy.
They had, I remember, because Jeff Broadbent took me, it was me and Justin Broadbent. They had like a little clinic the night before the tournament, and I went to it. It was cool.
Is this so? I'm looking through this list of guys from that year. Eric Larkin, Arizona State. Is he father
Yes.
to the Larkin brothers?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's him. He
Wow.
he basically like helped create that Valiant Prep out there.
Gotcha. Yeah. Man, Travis Lee. Nick Simmons was in that bracket.
Tony Black, shout
And
out
then-
Tony Black.
Damian Hahn,
Shout
John
out.
Trench. Tony Black was in there.
Plug our podcast, Tony Black.
Tony
Yeah,
Black.
help us
Tony
out.
Black should have won that weight.
Who beat him?
Who beat him?
Travis Lee,
Travis
I think,
Lee,
beat him.
3-2 in the quarters.
And then he got beat for 3rd and 4th, right?
No.
Or did he take 3rd?
He took 5th place.
Or he took 5th?
He lost in the Conti semis to Grant.
Mm.
To AJ Grant from Michigan.
Apparently, there's some controversy in the Lee match.
Doesn't surprise me.
So
Swimming in a
Always.
sea of Lee.
Oh, what?
What?
What was that?
I said swimming in a sea of Lee.
I don't get it.
It's a song.
It's Reese speaking
Tenacious
in.
D song.
So did they do things differently back in 2003? Because I see at 133 there's 4 pigtail matches.
Yeah, things were different.
Things were different back in the day.
Not,
Pigtail
not,
belts
not
for
all the weights.
131?
Not all the weights had the same amount of qualifiers. That didn't come around until
All
like
weights
Guys
created
wrestled
equal.
like
later.
30 matches, 40 matches. It was
Yeah.
cool. Remember
Gil
that?
Sanderson's record will never be touched. Never.
That's
Not
why he
even
has his guys
close.
wrestle so few matches.
He's like, I'm going to get the best guys in the country, and I'm going to make them wrestle 5 matches a year.
Conspiracy. They'll never touch my record. You might win 4 titles, but I will always reign supreme.
Bad man.
I mean, Aaron Brooks has half his wins.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Now, I think he'll get close to 100 matches total with Big Tens and Nationals. I mean, he's also got like 4 or 5 losses, or however many.
He's got like 3 losses.
Only that
3
many?
losses. Coleman, Benz, and that other guy. I mean, yeah.
That's it?
Who's that other
He
guy?
didn't lose anything else?
I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, 3
I could have
losses.
sworn he had more than 1 loss his freshman year, but no, he's only got 3 losses. He's 81-3.
Well, he got beat. He did get beat at the U.S. Open. That's what you're probably thinking. He got beat by Valencia at the U.S. Open that year.
Yeah,
Patrick
but
Downey.
It would have been
I knew
2019,
that
I guess.
wasn't.
But that was a
Pat
freestyle
Downey beat him
match.
at the Olympic trials.
Oh, I forgot Downey
Yeah.
beat him.
Dude, beat the crap out of him. Like,
That's-
beat the brakes off
He
him.
grown manned him.
That's one for Iowa Central. Thank you.
He grown manned him into the ground.
He almost grown man Zahid Valencia.
Yeah, and then it got real ugly.
It wasn't. I mean, it was a close match. I'm pretty sure.
I think he ended up getting tech-3s.
Look it up.
Looking it up now.
Poindexter.
Why you call me that?
I don't know.
Why are you gonna do me like that, man?
It's your crew neck.
So whatever.
It's your salmon crew neck.
It's a woman's crew neck.
You guys are Zahid Valencia teched him 1-11.
That's not how I remember that.
Eat it,
Yeah,
Reese.
how do you like that?
He was very
Poindexter.
sweaty after the match.
Who's
That's
Zahid?
all I'll say. Yeah, he looked very tired.
All right.
He looked like he did not want to do that again.
I'm sure it's not easy tech falling.
It cannot
Dudes
be
at the
fun
senior
wrestling
level.
Pat Downey. Zahid Valencia was also upset after getting his butt spanked, literally, by Bo Nickel.
Technical violation.
1 point Zahid.
Okay. You guys got anything else? Any other
My
thoughts?
computer is on fire.
Okay, so is that the signal?
That means
That's my
it's time.
for closing
It's
time?
time to go. Closing
That's
time.
just a
That should
thought.
be our playout song.
Yeah, we would just get in trouble. So
No, we should just play one song per podcast, just a different song, and make sure it's only by cool artists who we know won't sue us.
okay.
Cool one. He's not even gonna listen to that suggestion.
No, he's
That
not.
was
He's
the intro.
ignoring it.
Okay.
Here's the outro. Thank you everybody for listening. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Have a good rest of your day.